Hi everybody and welcome back to episode 6. In this episode we're going to get a couple of parades, a couple of speeches, and the military display from the opening sequence. If you like this episode, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and share with at least one friend to keep the channel growing. And now for part 6 of Triumph of the Will. Let's check it out. Now that Hitler has become the Führer of Germany and combined the offices of President and Chancellor, the military is directly under his control, and as such he started a massive remilitarization process in direct violation of the Treaty of Versailles. This remilitarization took the form of new technological innovations, which he is now going to show off at the Party Congress in 1934. Strangely enough, Leni Riefenstahl starts off with a demonstration of standard horse cavalry and then moves into the new technological innovations that the Third Reich has been developing when it comes to the Wehrmacht. Next up, we get one of the most famous parades from Triumph of the Will, which is called the Parade to the Cathedral of Light. This image was central to Leni Riefenstahl's plan for the film because it shows Germans marching en masse towards the cathedral illuminated by bright searchlights. This carries with it religious overtones of people going to Mass. And because they're going to Mass, they're also expected to see their God, who is now the state and the Führer as its living embodiment. Now that we've reached the Cathedral of Light, Hitler is going to deliver what we refer to as the night speech, and he's trying to explain to other people exactly what they're doing there, as well as set himself up for a reconciliation with the Sturmabteilung. One of the really interesting things that I want you to notice here is how Hitler is using the editorial "we" in conjunction with the nation, but also to mean himself, because when he starts to talk about how we command the state, he's not really talking about the German people, and he's not even talking about the German nation. He is talking about himself as the living embodiment of the state and of the nation within the context of what we referred to before as the Führerprinzip.
Vor einem Jahr trafen wir uns zum ersten Mal auf diesem Felde. Der erste Generalappell der politischen Leiter der Nationalsozialistischen Partei. 200.000 Männer sind nun versammelt, die nicht hergerufen hat als das Gebot ihres Herzens, nicht hergerufen hat als das Gebot ihrer Treue. Es war die große Not unseres Volkes, die uns einst ergriffen hat und die uns zusammenführte im Kampfe, ringen und groß werden ließ. Daher können das alle die nicht verstehen, die nicht die gleiche Not in ihrem Volk gelitten haben. Ihnen erscheint es rätselhaft und geheimnisvoll, was diese Hunderttausende denn zusammenführt, was in Not, Leiden, Entbehrungen ertragen lässt. Sie können sich das nicht anders denken, als durch einen staatlichen Befehl. Sie irren sich. Nicht der Staat befiehlt uns, sondern wir befehlen dem Staate. Nicht der Staat hat uns geschaffen, sondern wir schaffen uns unseren Staat. Nein, die Bewegung, sie lebt und sie steht felsenfest begründet. Und solange auch nur einer von uns atmen kann, wird er diese Bewegung seine Kräfte leihen.
In transitioning to discussing that the movement, which means Nazism, still lives and does have and maintain control of the state, Hitler is starting to transition himself into discussing whether Nazism is still viable because of the Night of Long Knives and the purge that was required to happen within the Nazi leadership itself.
Und für sie eintreten, so wie in den Jahren, die hinter uns liegen. Trommel die Trommel kommen, zur Fahne die Fahne, dann wird zur Gruppe die Gruppe stoßen, zum Gau der Gau, und dann wird endlich diese gewaltige Kolonne der geeinten Nation nachfolgen, das früher zerrissene Volk. Es würde ein Frevel sein, wenn wir jemals sinken ließen, was mit so viel Arbeit, so viel Sorgen, so viel Opfern und so viel Not erkämpft und errungen werden musste. Man kann nicht dem untreu werden, was einem ganzen Leben Inhalt, Sinn und Zweck gegeben hat. Es wird nicht so etwas aus nichts, wenn diesem Werde nicht ein großer Befehl zugrunde liegt. Und den Befehl gab uns kein irdischer Vorgesetzter, den gab uns der Gott, der unser Volk geschaffen hat.
Here Hitler is profoundly focused on loyalty and order because we are only a few months out from his movement to purge less than perfectly loyal members of particularly the SA, but the entire Nazi party, including Ernst Röhm, and that showed a lot of people in Germany that maybe Nazism has some cracks in the wall.
So sei dann unser Gelöbnis an diesem Abend, in jeder Stunde, an jedem Tag, nur zu denken an Deutschland, an Volk und an Reich, an unsere deutsche Nation. Unser deutsches Volk siegt ein! Siegt ein! Siegt ein!
The night speech is the closing of the third day of the Nazi Party Congress of 1934, and so in this particular speech, he doesn't go fully into the reconciliation of the SA and the rest of the party around himself as its now unquestioned leader. He's going to leave that for day 4, and for us, that's going to be in the later episodes of this project. So So since we've had a rousing speech where Hitler has set himself up for the big finale, day 4, we now have to transition out of the Cathedral of Light with, that's right, another parade. So I hope you enjoyed episode 6. This is kind of the end of the middle, and all the pieces are now in place for the huge finale, the final act of Triumph of the Will. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure you hit the thumbs up button to give me a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and share it with at least one friend so that the channel continues to grow and I can keep making projects like this. In the next episode, episode 7, we will begin with the visit to the Totenraum, the review of the SA and the SS, and the justification for the Night of Long Knives. I hope you'll come back for episode 7, and I'll see you in the next one.